Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay, today I don't have a lesson prepared because I'm actually working on the picture. This is a little bit of an advanced peek on what it is. I'm going to teach you guys how to do the Mossy background in the next video. As you can see, it's not finished yet, so it's hard for me to go do a lesson on it. I'm leaving tomorrow for Utah for a couple of, not even a couple of days, just till Sunday. Maybe Monday if we decide to stay. I have a wonderful place that I stay in Utah. We always go to the same place. It's my friend's home. They live in an old mining ghost town. Now, if you look on my channel, you'll see the last time that I went, we went ghost hunting in a old mining cemetery. And I got a little bit more than I bargained for when, well, I don't want to spoil it, but if you go through my, I'll actually leave the link in the description. It's a fun video of me freaking out because we had some really creepy things happen and my friend ran and left me in the dark, and it was a lot of fun. This time I'm going out there, a little bit about their town. It was an old miners town in the 1800s, and there was different groups that came in, and it was opened, it was closed, it was open, it was closed, but they built some magnificent houses there after the town went, I guess, ghost town, and everybody left. So there's new mixed with old, and there's a jailhouse there that I guess the miners' jailhouse from the town, and of course it's abandoned, and we're gonna possibly go if we have time hunting in it. But if you want to see that other video of me freaking out in the ghost in the graveyard at night, it's a funny video, but it was really creepy and it's very real. And you could tell it was only me and my friend there, so there was nobody else who could have done what they had done or what had happened. So that was a lot of fun. So we're getting into next week, and I'm gonna go live. I'm getting a lot of student pictures in, basically too many to make an individual video review like I'm being requested. So I'm going to put them live in a hangout. And I think I'm going to do it at 1 o'clock next Wednesday, and that's Pacific time. I'm in Nevada. So that I think I'm going to do. And what I love about reviews are they're not meant to put anybody down. There's nobody that I'm going to sit there and go, it's awful. You take into consideration the level the person is at, the level they think they are at, which is very important because some of them said, oh, I'm a beginner, and they ended up quite not beginners. Very impressive. There were issues with every picture I got sent, some more than others. Some people sent me some really beginning pictures and then later on sent me some way better stuff. Which I was like, oh, are you the same artist that did both of these? So if you want to be included and have a critique done of your work, I promise it will not be hard. I'm never harsh on anybody. I will never say, oh my God, this picture was awful. That doesn't happen. You don't gain anything from that ever. There are lighting issues in all of them. I will correct those lighting issues, and a lot of them still can be worked on. Some of them are underdone. So that's a good thing. So if you get like a critique when you're in the middle, which is always the best place to get your critique being done, there's always time to fix it. And there's one picture in particular, oh, I don't want to like spoil it, but it's just, they are saying, oh, I don't understand the lighting. Now they're going to know who they are, which there was just one picture that I have to show off because everybody will gain insight into it. And that's another thing that's really good about critiques is what other people do wrong. When I point it out, other people may say in their own pictures, oh, I'm doing the same thing. Or, oh, that really works well. I'm going to do it in my next picture. I'm going to keep that in mind. So this is going to be a really great learning experience for everybody. I've gotten reviewed. I've been critiqued myself. I know what it's like when you're sitting there. You think you did this perfect picture and then somebody tears it apart. I promise I will not be tearing anybody apart. Nobody deserves that. Not at coloring book level. You know, maybe if you were a juried art show, but not when you're doing art for fun. So I hope you guys join me then. And I'm going to continue to work on this picture until I'm happy with it. Now, if I'm going to critique this picture as it is, now I know the changes that I'm trying to make and will be made, but if I had to critique this picture, my lighting is coming in from this side, but it's not showing in the dress. And while the dress is great going forward, my lighting's not forward. It's sort of to the side. So because you see you have all your highlights in the fruit going this way. So it's basically because I haven't like did it yet. I'm still working on the background area. I blended it a little bit too early just because I was excited to show you guys how to blend the background. And then now I regret it because once you've used a blender pencil, which I did because I wanted to introduce you guys to the blender pencil. One thing about a blender pencil is you're tapping down your tooth and you lose a lot of the tooth. So my bad for not listening to what I usually do and just going for it, but that's video for you. I'm not done with the clothing on the top. They have a lot work to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm saving this. We're going to do glass. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do see-through. While this is slightly see-through, this is going to be clear. I kind of was going for like a netting, like what you would see with netting, and not glass. This is going to be glass. So, which happens to be a more advanced technique, but it never hurts beginning students to start being introduced to these skills and trying them if you want. I have to finish the mirror, which of course, it's glass also. So those are some of the techniques I'm going to be teaching you next week. I'm leaving this because I want to show you how to do like a knitted effect and a little bit of a leather on here so everything doesn't look smooth. So that's where we are today, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm really excited. I'll leave the link to the ghost story in my description, and take care. Bye-bye.